Day 2 of the bat build. We've done a bit off camera, as you probably see here, taking a bit off the toe, but there's still a lot to do. You know, we've got to finish shaping the profile. We've not even started on the face yet, so that's a whole different problem. You know, we've got our lines here and we've still got a lot to do, especially around the bottom and then the shoulders as well. So still a bit left.
Yeah, plenty to do. So it's day 2 of the build, as Charlie said. It's time to finish shaping the profile, work on the shoulders, and then let's see where we get to.
So we've been working for about hour and a half now. So I think big things we've done is here, you can see we've rounded off the toe and even sanded the bottom so it's nice and smooth there. Also at the bottom of the bat we've got a bit more of a drop off here, starting to form a bit of a duckbill, but we still need to get a lot of this off because it's a bit thick at the moment. Then if we want to go up here, we've worked a little bit on the handle, it's a bit less sort of chunky, and we've also done some initial sanding and planing here, so now that's all nice and flat along there, as you can probably see.
So we've just got some sort of last shaping of the profile to complete, I think. Then we're on to sort of maybe a bit of planing, a bit of sanding, and then we've got to tackle the handle really. Handle and shoulders are the next big job.
You've done a little bit on the shoulders, but nothing too major.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it came with the shoulders cut in, so we've now just got to refine the shoulders into our shape that we want. So, making progress and looking good.
Yeah, looking more and more like a cricket bat as we go along. We've done a bit more. We've we've refined it even more. The profile's looking much better now. You know, all our pen lines, you can't really see them, so we've gone round nice. Handle, that's what we've been doing, a lot of it. So you can see here the handle's much thinner now. The shoulders sort of there's less on them. Go into the handle nicely. And yeah, that's it really.
Yeah, so I think in terms of general shaping and whatnot, we're done now. We just need to refine it with some sanding, which is where Charlie comes into his own as a specialist sander. We've just weighed it and it's 215.
Yeah.
So we've got about 6 ounces to take off.
But again, there's that. We've still got.
But there's plenty of wood to come off it yet. So yeah, it's been fun, and it's actually starting to look like a cricket bat. So we may be able to say yes, we can make a cricket bat, but we'll see. We're not finished yet. Making progress, we're making a lot of progress now. The bat is starting to actually resemble a cricket bat. So we've got our basic shape. We've managed to get it into a nice looking sort of profile. How did it fare with the bat gauge?
Well, I think it literally just goes through like it, you know, pretty much got as much out of it as we can.
And that's what we wanted, wasn't it? We wanted it to fill the bat gauge.
Thick bat.
And at the moment, that's what it's done. So we also said we wanted a 2.9.
We said anywhere like 2.8 to 2.10.
Yeah, and what was it when we just weighed it?
2.14.
It was 2.14.
Roughly.
So we've got a significant amount of wood to get out of this. But we've got a plan. We've got some areas that we think we can really shave some wood off and do a bit more sort of shaping, sort of concave in the blade. So we're getting there. I'm really pleased with how it's looking. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it looks actually better than I thought it would, because you know, when you're doing the draw knifing and stuff and you get all the blemishes and all that, you just think like, oh, is it going to work? But it's worked out all right.
Yeah, it's looking good. Right, so now we're just going to get the wood off. We'll work through the grits now on the sandpaper as well to smooth it off. And we'll try and get it into as close to a sort of finished position.
Suppose we're done now. Done the main bit. We've got the shape that we want all around here, you know, very full profile, which we actually had to compromise on the weight that we wanted. It's 211 and a bit, just because we want to keep this profile as full as we can, and we would have had to take a lot out of the profile to get that weight down to 2.8, I think it was. So yeah, we had to have it a bit heavier than we wanted to in the end. So now all we need to do is we need to polish it, oil it, string and grip it. So just finishing it off really.
Yeah, it's been a good haul, hasn't it? We've worked hard on it. It's taken us about, what do we reckon, about 8 to 10 hours probably?
Yeah, 3 days.
We've done lots of sort of refining and final shaping with the bat over this last sort of day or two. And we're really happy with where we've got it, so now we just need to finish it off, and then obviously name it, sticker it, play with it. So
yeah,
let's see where we are.
Right, okay, so we've done our shaping, we've polished it, we've oiled it, or just setting a bit more on the back. So as far as with the tools and shaping it, we're done. We're done with that.
Yeah. Are you happy with it?
Happy with it? Yeah, we are very happy with this. It's come as we've said before, it's come out a bit heavier than we wanted, but we want to keep that profile, so we've got to compromise. So all we've got to do now is we've got to finish it off really, so we'll have to string the handle, grip it. I think we're going to double grip it, aren't we?
Yeah.
So we need to find some more of them. We need to scuff it, sticker it, and then we're just going to press down the edges so the edges are more rounded and not such a sharp shape. And then after that,
then we're going to be done, really, aren't we? I mean, we said we'll do the naming, stickering, using in a part 4 video whenever.
If we can get our hand on any stickers.
Yeah, that might be a bit of a challenge. We might have to sort of put that as a nice to have rather than something we're definitely going to do. So we're nearly there. The end is in sight. We have nearly made our own cricket bat.
Well, we're done. We've finished. We've made a cricket bat. As you can probably see, this side doesn't have the tape that this side has. When we were doing it, we realised we didn't have enough tape.
Yeah, I thought we had enough to get both edges done, but unfortunately we don't. So we've got one bit of tape on edge tape at the moment, but we'll get some more in quickly and finish that off. And yeah, I mean, it's come out really nicely. The handle's quite thick, which is maybe not something that we were looking for, but obviously having never made a bat before, you know, all of these are learning curves, aren't they? And if we need to, we can address it. Although I'm in no hurry to restring a handle ever again in my life, because that was that was like a slow torture. But we've got a nice sort of full profile that we were looking for. We've got a nice face. We managed to centralise the middle, like we said.
Yeah, and we've resolved our issue with the pickup, double gripping it.
Yeah.
As I have said.
So even though it's coming in at about 211, 212, it has got quite a nice pickup, to be honest with you. We have double gripped it. You would have seen that. That's a preference that Chai and I both like. Each to their own. Everybody does their own thing in that, but we quite like to double grip it, don't we?
I think every bat we've got is double gripped.
Yeah. So we're happy with that, aren't we? So
yeah.
So one of our objectives was to get it as close to filling the back gauge as possible. You can probably see there.
Not much clearance.
There isn't much clearance at all. We've got about as full a profile as you can get in modern cricket.
Got as much out of it.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been great fun. And as well, there's a lot more in it than you thought. I mean, the footage won't reflect this, but we spent a good half an hour stringing that handle.
It felt like longer.
More, maybe more, you know. One of those processes on a 10-minute YouTube video for Fantail Cricket. Here for what, 4 days doing this now. But it's great fun.
It's half ton done right.
So here we have our ping test. Got to test the ping. So get into it. Alright. It's not bad.
Let's have a feel. Well, as expected for a bat with a lot of wood in it.
Ping.
It's got some ping, and it's got a really full middle profile as well. That's what we wanted. You know, we've got a middle that goes from sort of here to here. We've got a full middle profile.
Plenty of scope.
Yes, it's probably going to be a bit of a labour on the arms.
Well, we don't go back for very long anyway, so.
It's going to travel when it
Won't be
goes.
too bad.
So there we go. Our very own
Cricket bat.
homemade cricket bat. All that's left now really is to name it, sticker it, play with it. But in terms of making a cricket bat, I suppose the question is, Charlie, can we make a cricket bat?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.